actually the New York State Retirement Fund cap for listing of investments. When you go down through listing of investments, either California or New York, you'll see the top profit makers in order are the banks and financial institutions, number one. Number two, the pharmaceutical companies in the healthcare industry groups, number one. You now know why the healthcare bill passed as it passed, because it guarantees profits for the government on their ownership of the healthcare and pharmaceutical companies, and also their participation with the insurance companies. The number one profit makers from the healthcare bill guaranteed them profits by funneling in trillions of dollars of taxpayer revenue to guarantee themselves their profits. Number two are the financial, banks, and brokerage industries. Number three are the oil companies. And number four are the war industry groups. And when you see this in every one of these large reports, I mentioned pension fund reports because they list the individual investments, where a city or a county report, they list totals but not where the money is invested. So a good model to look at are the pension fund reports, because you can be assured that the cities and counties that have specialty funds, self-insurance funds, advanced forward liability accounts, they're investing their money in approximately the same manner as the pension funds do. And when you start looking at one report after another report, you see how massive this is, how diversified, world ownership, domestic ownership, real estate projects. In fact, all of the pension funds, I noticed over the last two years, they started specialty real estate spec accounts to buy up commercial property, houses.
Because they knew they were about to depress it. Stay there. I found the article out of USA Today. Private pay shrinks to historic lows as government payouts rise. But separately, they're now getting, many counties are laying off half their police or more. They're not fixing the roads. They're cutting teacher pay. So why are they so greedy? I mean, if the big central banks with government, and I say corporate takeover because the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, and others, the Goldman Sachs people, they're in there piloting government. So it's these top global corporations teamed up with the government. I understand your point is in dollars and cents, it's the government's taking over everything. But that's their force. They've also used the Chinese slave labor to destroy all their economic manufacturing competition. So this is a game of criminal scorched earth consolidation. My issue for you is, though, if they've already taken everything over, why are they wanting to make everybody poor, to control us? Why are they wanting to squeeze the teachers and the police? I guess because we're a bunch of dumb schmucks who put up with it. Why not? I mean, break down from your research. I remember you 12 years ago talking about derivatives and the derivatives bomb and how they were using derivatives to take over. I want Walter Burian to look into the crystal ball and tell me, where is this going? What is their master plan? What's going to happen if we don't cause an awakening to this fraud and somehow reverse it?
Well, they're creating one massive police state for the big foot on top of the entire world population, with a group at the top calling all the shots, controlling all situations, and reaping the whirlwind of reward from trillions funneling into their structure, which they have control over.
And using the carbon tax to destroy selectively any industry we try to start. I mean, this is total slavery.
Well, I go down to the point of look at those investments, where they're invested, as I give the examples on my webpage, and you'll see that every policy decision that's made from government is specifically, the underlying motive was to generate and create their own profits, guaranteeing their own profits.
And that's why they put cancer viruses in the vaccines. That's why they put poison in the water. That's why we have government documents about how they want to kill us by 60, because they're making their profits off the health care as they're killing us. They're making their profits off the wars as they kill us. They're making their profits off the banking as they steal people's pension funds. And I guess they think their police state is going to be able to enforce this, Walter.
Well, the key point here is they've done such an excellent job of taking over the entire investment arena. And I point to the government pension funds as one of the takeover vehicles. If you look at the return from those funds, and which is massive, what I brought forward is you can create what I call a TRF fund, tax retirement fund, structure for any city, county, state, school district, where you create an exact same thing as a pension fund, but it's intentionally designed not to pay a salary and benefit of retirement, but to pay the ongoing budgetary obligations for that city, that county, that school district. So all taxation can be phased out incrementally all across the country.
Now, listen, the globalists wrote 100 years ago that the problem of industrialization is it was going to make us all fabulously rich, so they financed Marx and Engels on record to come in with a new scam to con people back into slavery. And so basically what they've done is they've created, as Ron Paul and others have pointed out, a financial system through fractional reserve banking that is impossible to pay back. And so they've created a system which will enslave us again. No matter how hard we work and no matter what we do, they're going to raise taxes until everything goes to them, and then they're going to convert the economy to pure prisons, torture, war, and surveillance, which is then meant to carry out the mass extermination of us. So they're financing a giant panopticon extermination grid that funds itself in the financial consolidation of waging financial siege, shutting us off, then making us dependent on them, then they're government eugenics-run healthcare then carries out our soft kill.
Take definition of a takeover.
Yes.
And keep in mind, all of the issues are very basic and fundamental regarding looking at the scope of the takeover, what's owned, what's bought, who's doing what. Never mentioned, never word from the syndicated media. I had thousands of people call me, Walter, how come our local newspaper or syndicated media doesn't report on this? Why don't they do their job? I say they do an excellent job. They do exactly what they're paid to do, and that is not a mention or a word. That is what they're paid to do.
Let me ask you a question. Why in the last 3 years, then, have I seen a shift? Whereas they would lie about the government shipping in heroin and cocaine and growing it, now they just admit it and say it's for your own good. Before they would say Bin Laden tapes were real, now they admit they're fake and that they put them out. They would deny they were putting cancer viruses in the vaccines. Now they say they're there. It's not a problem. They would deny they were chemtrailing. Now the White House science czar comes out and says we are spraying the skies. It's secret. It's for your own safety. Now this has become so mainstream. I'm suddenly getting on all these radio stations, most of them mom and pops, but some of them big ones. And the word I get is the globalists don't even care. That they think they're so powerful now, they don't even care.
To take over by government of the banks, brokers, houses, equity markets worldwide. They never mentioned, never word from the syndicated media. I mean, the silence is golden routine is still played out there, and it's the most important factor because everything stems from it. But on the remedy factor, it's very important to realize, as I mentioned, look at those return on those pension funds. You can administratively remodify any local government tomorrow and set it up on a structure where it pays all of its budgetary obligations based on the pension fund.
All right, let's put this in layman's terms. Let's put it in layman's terms. If we, the people, take over Travis County and take the billions of dollars that they put in investments that they never tell the public about, we could restructure that however we wanted to. That's the big secret. So you're saying we need counties and cities, as you said 12 years ago on my show, as you said 4 years ago, as you're saying today, this could be done anywhere. And the public has like some psychological brainwashing point where they just can't. I mean, has anyone tried to do what you're saying?
20,000 sound bites to keep them distracted off in la-la land as the boys continue business as usual. And this is so basic and fundamental, but when you never hear a peep, never a mention, never a word, not a cognitive thought generated from the syndicated media controlled education in both political parties, that void and vacuum maintains. Now, it's starting to break. I've worked over 10 years now. Did 550 radio programs, a lot of articles, and a lot of people are starting to comprehend. And there was an economist from California, a Harvard graduate, Carl Herman. 2 days ago, he put out 2 CAFR articles calling for a complete audit review for doing what I'm mentioning here, to phase out taxation in California. I made a few corrections on his articles, and he's now, doing another economist who was a lawyer did another large article. But the bottom line is people are starting to get a cognitive thought of the basics. And they're starting to look, they're starting to digest, they're starting to see the simple reality of what I'm mentioning regarding structuring local governments to be self-sufficient.
Okay, but I like to do this. We're going to come back and talk about the solution, and I agree with you in the last 5 minutes. It's similar, but on a bigger level as to what places like states like Alaska have done. But as we go to break here in the next 2 minutes, from your study of these people and their takeover, and I've read their seminal white papers on what they're planning. They don't even want us here. They say this global financial takeover is a means to an end, that they don't like us on the earth. They're all a bunch of really whacked out environmentalists. And Goldman Sachs top people give, massive money to, land grabs. They say they want an extermination program. And I don't care, listeners, if you're laughing at that. I've read the documents on air. I made the film Endgame. This is real. But from your own view financially, they are